Hi my friends, and welcome back to TriniKidsTV. My name is Auntie Shade, and it's so nice of you to join us today. Now before we get started, let's start by singing our good morning song. And if you're here for the first time, hi and welcome. We're starting circle time by singing our good morning song. Let's sing together, okay? Good morning, good morning, good morning, how are you? Good morning, good morning, it's nice to see you too. Good morning, good morning, good morning, how are you? Good morning, it's nice to see you too. And a very good morning to all of our friends that are watching. Now let's start by saying the days of the week and the months of the year. The days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Now let's say the months of the year. The months of the year are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now, let's figure out what day it is today. Well, if yesterday was Wednesday, what comes after Wednesday? I think it starts with the letter T. It's not Tuesday. Yes, it's Thursday. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. All day long, all day long. Yes, today is a wonderful Thursday morning. And we are still in the month of May. We are in the month of May. Now, let's talk about the weather. But before we talk about the weather, we have to sing our weather song. So let's sing our weather song together. Are you ready? Well, let's go. What's the weather like? What's the weather like? What's the weather like today, today? What's the weather like? What's the weather like? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy? Is it cloudy? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy? Is it cloudy? What's the weather like today? Well, now, my friends, we can go and look outside those windows and see what kind of weather we are having today. Well, take a look. Yes, it's a cloudy day today. And today, our cloudy day looks as if it might rain. What do you think? Now, let's find out about our color of the day. Our color of the day today is the color yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Can you think of something yellow? Well, yes, the sun in the sky is yellow. Cheese is yellow. Lots of things are yellow, right? Yellow. Now, let's talk about our shape of the day. Our shape of the day today is a semicircle. Can you draw a semicircle? Well, you start by making a curve and then a straight line at the bottom. A semicircle is like half of a circle. A semicircle. Now, let's find out about our number of the day. Our number of the day is the number 6. What can we do and count to the number 6? Well, let's pretend we are picking up sticks to count to 6. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We picked up 6 imaginary sticks. Good job, everyone. 6 is our number of the day. Now, it's time to talk about our letter of the day. Do you remember what letter we stopped at? Our letter of the day is the letter R. Let's say the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Very good. We said our alphabet and we found out what letter we are on today. Here's some words that start with the letter R. Rat, run, rain, R. Yes. So our letter of the day brings us to our area of the day. Let's jump in our boat and sail to Tobago. Our area of the day today, it's called Roxborough. Have you heard of Roxborough? Yes, it's in Tobago. It's one of the many popular places that you can visit if you go to Tobago. And today we are going to be talking about the cocoa plantation in Tobago. Cocoa is what you use. It's a plant that's used to make chocolate and the cocoa that you put in your tea. Well, I'm sure you're excited to find out what we are talking about today, right? Our lesson for today is Eid-ur-Fitr or Eid. Eid is celebrated by Muslims every year and it happens at the end of Ramadan. Ramadan is a month of fasting that is done during this time. Also, they would observe the moon to see when the moon changes from a crescent moon to a full moon. It marks the end of Ramadan. Muslims usually wear hijabs and a thiyab for the men. Take a look at some of the traditional wear. Also, they celebrate by having lots of nice food and celebrating with family. One popular dish that you would see around Eid is sawine. It's made using vermicelli, milk, and lots of other yummy spices, raisins, and cherries. Muslims also celebrate by giving alms. They give money to their loved ones and even the needy. So today, our activity, we are going to be creating a mosque using paper bags. Alright friends, we are going to do our Eid-ur-Fitr activity. We are going to make a mosque. Do any one of you know what a mosque is? Well, it's the place where Muslims go to pray. Alright, they meet together to pray. It's the place that they go to worship. So we are going to make some mosques out of brown paper bags. So if you have your brown paper bags, you can use whatever size you have. I have the 2-pound size. So let's get started with this activity. Now we are going to use lots of shapes. You can use colorful paper or you can use white paper. It's up to you. You can use it crayons, color it, make it beautiful. It's entirely up to you. All right. Some of the shapes we'll be using is, of course, a semicircle. We're going to be using some rectangles as well. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we need to do is make the top of our mosque, okay? So that when we open the paper bag, it stands up and it looks really nice. So we're going to start by putting some glue on the top of our crescent here. All right, there we go, some glue. And we're going to add that to the top of the bag. All right, so that's the shape that you usually see at the top. Now I'm going to take my red rectangle and I'm going to use that as the top part of my mosque. Okay, I'm going to actually stick this one on the inside so that it stays exactly where I put it. All right, can you see that? Awesome. So of course you can take your crayon or your pencil and you can probably draw little tiny windows, and we're using little squares for that, right? All right, so I have another paper bag. I'm going to decorate this one a little bit differently, but let's just continue. All right, so I have a green piece of foam here, and I'm going to use this to make my door of the mosque. All right, so the shape of it is kind of like a keyhole. So we're going to start just from the bottom and make a little curved shape and make a point at the top. Do the same thing on the other side. Make a little curve shape and come to the top, and there you see we have our little door shape. Now I'm just going to cut this out, and then we're going to add that to the front of our mosque just to make it look beautiful. All right, so we'll cut that out nicely. And of course you can have fun with this activity. You can use whatever shapes you want. If you want to add some more shapes to your design, that's fine as well. So I'm just going to take my glue. There we go. I'm going to take some of my glue and add it to the back so I can stick down my door. All right. I'm going to stick that right in the center there. All right. And now that I'm finished with my mosque, I can open my paper bag up carefully, of course. You can leave it to dry before you try opening it, but I really want to see what it looks like. So here you go. Take a look at our little mosque there. All right, so let's go ahead and start the other one. All right, so we're going to start by putting some glue at the back of our little crescent here, okay? Alright, so I'm going to start by sticking my crescent onto the front of my mosque for the second one. I'm going to open it up a little bit. And then I'm going to use this little kind of curved shape just to add a little detail to my mosque. So I'm going to just glue that down. Here we go. And of course I have the door, and this time I'm going to use my white paper and I'm going to stick that to the front. And of course we can't forget the top piece. Now for this one I did it a little differently. It's kind of similar to the shape for our door for our mosque, so I'm just going to cut that out and stick that at the top, and then we are all finished. Right, so I cut it out and there we go. So I'm just going to stick this to the top there, and we are all done with our second little mosque. So we're just going to take a little picture and show you how it looks. Beautiful, right? So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Bye.